I knew you'd miss me. I'm never late.
Is it time to go? Follow me. And back. Emotions are like a raging
Don't trust your eyes uncritically. People only see what they...
Ad Astra Abbot.
It all adds up. No more.
All right. Time for a break. That's enough intel for now.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler. It's been a while for sure. Didn't expect to see you and not cry. Oh, if only. Not cry's even more lawless. How should I put it? Well, that's just it. Even if I was hired to provide legal assistance, I suspect it'd all devolve into everyone resort. Ta-da! Here's your answer. The most direct method of self-defense. Okay, enough of that. The reason I came to Nod Cry, the book's theme centers on the... There's no way I'd be able to get an accurate picture of that back in Liyue. So as soon as I stepped into Nod Cry, I knew I was in the right place. It's not... And, unsurprisingly, hey, don't worry. In fact, I'm kind of... Why, yes, we talked it through. Yes? Yeah. Granny just loves me to bits, you know. And anyway, I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got an appointment with, see you. Ad Astra.
Fresh honey, fragrant and sweet.
This is a thorough plan, but I do have one last question before we take action. How can we be sure that our enemy won't leave the designated area?
Great question. Albedo's been hard at work analyzing Rarer and the Wild Hunt's behavioral patterns. His conclusions are as follows. Firstly, from the earliest known confrontation until now, Rarer has never displayed any ability to manipulate the dimension of space. So it's unlikely he has any power in that domain. Secondly, he seems to have a particularly strong vendetta against our group. If we put him in a fight-or-flight situation, he'll choose to fight every time. Thirdly, finally, and most importantly, he is consumed by hatred, both for the moon and for his enemies. Turns out, we tick both of those boxes. We have a reincarnated moon in our ranks, and a spy who accessed his private memories without permission. He'll be baying for blood, not looking—
As someone who's had their fair share of interactions with the Wild Hunt, those all seem like valid observations to me.
Understood. Then I will defer to the verdict of the group.
Well, everyone, that's the plan in full detail. Albedo and Durin are carrying out their part as we speak.
Plan approved. Scheduling.
Okay, any firepower you need, I got you covered.
The Frost Moon Scions are behind you as well.
And the rest of you? No objections? All right, then it's settled. This is the plan we're going with. Next up, an old tradition of mine. Anyone who wants to back out, now's your chance.
Wait, we can still back at it.
Everyone says things they regret, right? I don't want anyone feeling trapped because their mouth said yes before their brain had time to think things through.
A very people-first approach. I hear that's common practice in the Knights of Favonius.
Heh. Who'd you hear it from? D-Luke?
Shh. We don't use people's real names at work. This contact will be known only as Owl, please and thank you.
This plan can only work if everyone does their part. Flint's and I will absolutely support—
We shall indeed. You'll be glad you accepted our help. Also, you are the last person I expected to see here, Miss Dory.
It's not often I get called Dory in a work context. My peers usually call me Lord Sangama Bay. So, the longer your name, the higher your net worth is. In that case, Mr. Flint's here must be worth a fortune. That's right, I know your full name. It's...
The walls are thin here. I'd appreciate you keeping that a secret.
Okay, fine. Ugh, I'm actually only here as a favor for someone— Oh! Does this mean someone out there actually has the power to boss me? It most certainly does not. We have a long-standing and mutually beneficial business partnership. She's actually the mom of a friend of yours. Said mom supplied me with a great little trinket, but now that lady's ruined everything. If I don't start building a little goodwill now, my whole business in Notcry is gonna go down the drain!
Okay. So what exactly is so special about this pendant?
It's a lucky charm that a great mage made for me. We have a business relationship, and she was worried that something bad might happen to me. So I finally got it all fully charged up with Kuvaki, and then never went and used it all up at once!
You're right. It was all my fault. I didn't mean to drain all the Kuvaki in the pendant, but I'll make it up to you.
You will? Well, in that case, how about you give me your chess set? And we call it even.
I knew you'd say that. Well, it's yours if you want it. In fact, take it now, and I'll even throw in a free Raker of Solnari. Deal?
You're putting me in a difficult position here.
It's a very useful thing to have around. But I have a funny feeling it won't be around much longer.
Looks like bankruptcy for—
Hey, don't be so pessimistic. See this through and you never know. You might find a new business opportunity on the other side.
feeling ready?
Oh, I was born ready. We only have 2 days. You think Lord sung him a bit? Don't forget, when something's in high demand, the people with the goods on hand get to charge the highest price of all. Ta-da! See? It's right here.
Ah, it's so pretty. Did you make it?
No, I have a supplier. We go way back.
Aha! No wonder you were talking about Lucky Charms at the meeting. You've been getting Kaveh to make them for you.
That's not the full story. It actually started a while back as a project between me and the Dendro Archon. Mage Alice once warned me that this world won't stay safe forever. There may come a... I passed this on to the Dendro Archon, and she secretly brought together a research team made up of Sumeru's top scholars to invent a technology that could keep people safe. Anyway, point being, it was the Dendro Archon who asked Kaveh to build this little contraption. As one of the top Kasharu War talents, he was the obvious choice. Took him long enough. He stressed over it for ages. Must have gone through at least a dozen designs before producing a final product. But that's Kaveh for you. Marak delivered it to me a couple of days ago, along with a letter from Kaveh. Could I ask why I'm sending this technology to you? What's your proposed use case? Has it been approved? So nosy. My fault for sending him the research permit to begin with.
Surely Nahida must have told him you were involved in this project. He was probably just nervous because you're always so secretive about your
Could be. Anyway, I just replied, let's hope there never has to be a use case. Because...
fair enough. But it sounds like he was just being cautious.
Or maybe he was asking as a favor for his housemate. He's done that before. Not sure why, though. His housemate doesn't... Either way, all's well that ends well. I'm just glad to finally have my hands on the product. I wouldn't want to be without... Huh? What does that look mean?
Paimon's just super surprised. This must be the first time we've ever seen you actually get...
Well, a long time ago, I made a promise to myself. I promised that I was gonna live every day of my life with a big beaming smile. Obviously, Mora plays a big part in that. But there are always gonna be times in life when you have to give something back. That could mean paying back. Alice has been a huge help to me over the years. She was the first investor I ever had. And I want my and more than that. No one knows what the future will bring. Whatever happens, I want to make sure the Dendro Archon and all of Sumeru is prepared to face whatever comes. Oh, that? I was just making sure Nefer and I are square. Don't be thinking it was some sort of benevolent act. I'm no saint, so don't treat me like something I'm not. My priority is doing the business that I want to do. So long as my conscience lets me, but it usually does. That's...
Alright, if you say so.
I do say so, and that's the whole point. I'm a businesswoman. Don't go trying to figure out what kind of person I am. Oh, and could you two help me get this stuff where it needs to be? Thanks so much. You're my favorite.
Buenas, Lily, bienvenida al directillo Sumillo.
Traveler, Paimon, it's good to see you.
Everything going...
Per the plan, we died.
What? You can actually...
That depends on your definition. Harmless,
Hola, bienvenida al directillo
lifeless.
Sumillo, Lily.
These words are... The wild hunt is an interesting phenomenon. In and of itself, it doesn't seem to possess anything akin to a human personality. Master griped a lot about the wise Horoptetyr, and seemed somewhat fascinated with the Faust Certology. But she barely mentioned Rerir at all. I don't think that was because of his lower social standing, though. Anyway, it's a pity. I should like to hear her thoughts on the nature of the life form he has become today. It's a strange mix. The furious energy of an abyssal being, channeled through a fractured physical existence. A consequence of being torn apart by an unknown. Perhaps the only explanation for his survival in this state is that he sacrificed a degree of individuality Oh, sorry. Once I get talking about interesting back to our research findings. Essentially, they confirm my hypothesis. Rerir's corpse is completely contaminated by the Abyss, and the effects are irreversible. You could think of this as Rerir in mutated form. But in my view, even that would be inaccurate. Unfortunately, at present, we have no means of completely eradicating abyssal power.
Oh, that's terrible news! So, that's it? We can't defeat him?
Miss Columbina's situation is a difficult one. She can never achieve wholeness when the world does not accept her presence. It's as if her creator banished her to a place she can never be accepted. It means she spends most of her energy just on her own survival.
Given the circumstances, it's only natural to despair. But we must see this plan through to the end. Time to kick off the backup plan.
Visión Piro de Mondstadt. El Durin.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot! This is for you. Dory asked us to bring it.
Ah, how wonderful. Well, thank you for making the trip.
I'm sorry I won't be there to protect you in person this time. Please be careful.
All right then. Stay safe.
Vale. Igualmente, Manolos. Es la Gishi. Barca y Lauma.
Show no mercy!
It all falls into place. It all adds up. Let's see what you're made of. It all falls into place.
Get to work!
You poor lost lamb.
podías estar, Columbina, ¿eh? Eres un sumilla, sumil. Eres un sumillo. Ya está. Me chupó la misión. Me ha chupado la misión. Ella sola.
Miss Lauma, is everyone here?
Estamos todos. Barca. Barca insurrecto. Barca de la Berna.
Yes. The fate of my flock is in your hands, Grandmaster Varka. Please keep them safe.
My lady, what are you saying?
Señorita Cantaluna.
Within the next 24 hours, we will face. This is not a burden that we deserve to bear. But I believe that we reap what we sow in this life. So I intend to act. I must do what I think is right. For me, that means fighting for the future of Nodcry. This gentleman is the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, Varka, Knight of Boreas. In my absence, please follow his lead.
Hey, everyone. Guess I should introduce myself. Well, to start with, I know my way around a battlefield. Biggest strengths are honesty and hard-workingness. Anyway, point is, I don't intend to let Lauma down. I'm gonna do everything in my power to keep every last one of you safe and sound.
Muy bien, Barca Chetarca. Ah, sí, se me han olvidado estas lunitas de aquí. Ya que estoy de pie, ya que me han traído, ¿sabes? Ya que me han traído aquí, pues las cojo, ¿eh? Y este me cruje.
May I present?
For the everlasting forest. It all adds up. Seek within.
It all falls into place.
Seek Laline, eat Papa.
Receive my breath. No more lies.
It all falls into place.
Bueno, no ha estado mal. No ha estado mal, Neferilla. Eres chetilla. Y sumililla a la vez. Eres chetilla y sumililla a la vez. Chetilla y sumililla a la vez. ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal? Chetilla y sumililla a la vez.
Raiden Main.
Hombre, Raiden.
Bienvenido al directillo Sumillo.
Bienvenido al
Like,
directillo
comenta
Sumillo.
y suscríbete, sonrisa boca abierta. Raiden Main.
Hola.
Dice, buenas.
¿Qué tal, Raiden? ¿Todo bien?
Something on your mind?
Miss Columbina, was it? I believe that's how the others addressed you.
That's right. Names are funny things. Have you always been called Dainsleif?
Yes. I take it your own name has a more complicated history.
I have a different relationship with names than other people.
Raiden
To be
Main.
honest,
Dice,
I'm not even sure that Columbina is my name.
Muy bien, de fin de ahora disfrutando de la historia del
Not in the
Genshin
same
como
way
un
that
enano.
Dainsleif is yours. But it's what everyone calls me, and I go along with it. A lot of my life has been that way. I get so used to things that I forget to question why they are so. I never used to think much about where names come from, or what they mean to people. Maybe something's wrong with me.
You're different from other people. I sensed it the first time we met.
You're more perceptive than most. I'm sure your long life and rich range of experience explains that. Do you ever find yourself missing Conria, Mr. Dainsleif?
Difficult to answer. I have dreamed of the past many, many times. Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail. Other times I'm
lying on the ground, defeated. I don't recall any happy moments from that time. It has been too long.
Is that because hatred survives longer than love and affection?
That would not be for me to say. I make no excuses for the grudges I bear. Thank you for your help with the Rerir situation. Without your efforts, I never could have learned the hidden truth of his story.
You're welcome. I know he's your friend.
Friend? He betrayed me. And I never really understood what he was going through in life.
Okay. So, do you plan to fight him with us? You see, you're torn. Now you know what really happened. You see the things he's done in a new light.
I need some time.
Of course. I completely understand. Anyone else in your position would feel conflicted too. Actually, I went through something similar myself recently. Something happened that changed my perspective on a situation. A situation I took for granted at the time.
You mean the Harbingers who still support you, even though you've left the Fatui?
Yes. I always thought they were only helping me because Harbingers are forced to work together. But then I abandoned them. A warrant was even put out for my arrest, and even now, they still support me.
Clearly, they view you as a friend.
I feel a little guilty now. I regret not seeing her help for what it was, and not treasuring it. I see the guilt that you're feeling now, because I feel it too. Hopefully, talking about it will do us both some good. Have you noticed that the Traveler and Paimon are over there? I think they've been listening.
Huh. Shall we say hello?
Sure. Hello.
Ah! They caught us!
I apologize for making you worry. No doubt you wish to know where I stand on the plan to take down Reru, the Rerir of Solnari. I'm afraid I need a little time.
You will? Oh, thank you so much! Everyone will be so grateful to hear that!
They needn't be. This was something that I was going to have to face up to eventually.
Raiden Main dice: un rango más.
De aventura 60 hace tiempo.
That doesn't matter to them. They're grateful to you regardless. You can't control their gratitude, so just accept it. And then, have a think about whether you're willing to join us.
Dainer Sumir.
It's nearly showtime! Let's go rendezvous with the others. You know the place.
Ah, you're earlier than I expected.
Hey, Blitz! Been waiting here long?
Not too long. I came a little early so I'd have some time to think.
Are you nervous about the battle?
Quite the opposite. I'm reminiscing on my past battles. When I was awakened by the Ratniki, I had not touched a weapon in many years. I felt like... But after waging war against the Wild Hunt for so long, I came to realize something. A light, my restless flame, indicates that somewhere inside of me, there is a deep yearning to root out the evil in this world.
Raiden Main dice: Guayoni podría llegar al rango 60.
Claro que puedes, vaya tontería. Se llega jugando, simplemente no tienes que hacer nada.
That doesn't sound like such a bad...
Eso es una bobada. ¿En qué rango estás tú
when
de
I was a
aventura,
Fae
Raiden?
whose primary concern was hibernation, but it certainly serves me well here in the present. And I am delighted to be able to join forces with you in the...
Looks like I'm not the first to arrive.
Ah, Miss Lauma.
Did you sleep okay last night?
I struggled to settle down at first because of the nerves. But don't worry. I got enough sleep in the end. I'll be just... Please. I'm just doing my part.
Never! Over here!
Qué chetillas, Nefe.
Ino asked me to relay a message. She said Nefa will be on high alert and keep a close watch over all secondary districts where defense is required, providing support as necessary.
Bueno, poco a poco. 3 años no, ¿eh? Si sigues jugando... Yo el año pasado creé una cuenta justo cuando salió Natlan para ayudar a la gente que empezaba. Y ayer llegué al rango de aventura 58.
Meanwhile, Ino...
Excellent.
The chess set's looking a little unstable.
It won't hold him
Y eso
much
que no
longer.
juego de continuo con ella, que mayormente hago diarias y eventos, principalmente, y misioncillas de estas de Arconte y poco más.
No sense sitting
Hago una
around waiting.
misioncilla de mundo
I
y
agree.
tal.
Paimon, find a safe hiding place.
Got it! Be careful, traveler!
I will.
Everyone, take your positions as soon as the battle starts. Every ounce of strength we have in our bones, let us bring to this fight.
Ready?
Let's go.
Tengo miedo.
I've seen all your futile ploys before. You have become the authors of your own demise.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
You are merely a moment of sport before I tear down the moon.
Hostia, tú.
Stay on your toes.
Yep, you too.
¿Por qué no me han dejado en Nefa?
Let me help you guys. Take this!
It all adds up.
The moonlight betrays you.
No me quito vida, tío.
Hunt them down.
It all falls into place.
Pathetic, hunt them down. Be silent. Observe. Fear the dark. Move. Hunt them down.
No more lies.
It all falls into place.
The deception ends here.
Lush as the moonlight.
It all adds up.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Steady now.
Futile.
No more lies.
By the frost moon of old.
Close your eyes. Observe.
Time to go clean.
It began with the moon, and so shall it end.
The moon will protect you.
It all adds up.
Receive my blessing.
Close your eyes. Observe.
Do you see now?
welcome here.
Worship the moon. With one heart, we pray.
How unfortunate. Absurd. Can't hide the truth.
Night falls. The
Receive
moonlight
my blessing.
betrays you. Hunt them down. Move. The moonlight betrays you.
It all adds up. The mystery unravels.
Move. Hunt them down.
Branch into song for the
The
everlasting.
moonlight betrays you. It's all futile.
Close your eyes. Observe.
Hola, Doctor Sumir.
Be silent. Night falls.
No more lies. Seek within.
It's all futile.
Leave this place. With one heart,
It all adds up.
Pathetic. It's all futile.
Observe.
Your little game of moonlight is over. Move. Who wants to go first? Move. Out of my sight!
Pues tarjetón, ya
No!
sabes.
We've been separated.
You okay?
Never! Where are the others?
Stuck outside the barrier. I guess he really doesn't like us.
I told you before. Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Be careful what you wish for.
Mama! Can you hear me?
Silence.
Voices are gone. But at least I know they're still there. I know.
Destroyed.
Remember my most important task.
Hide.
If I can stall him for long enough, the moment will come.
The deception ends here. No more lies.
Claro.
The mystery unravels. Can't hide the truth. No more lies.
Let's see what you're made of.
The deception ends here. It all adds up.
Y como solo Kubaki.
I've got this. Wipe out! The shield's broken. I can't keep this up.
Don't push your luck. absurd. It all adds up.
Water jet! Bombs away!
The mystery unravels. It all falls into place. Can't hide the truth.
Wipe out!
It all adds up.
Let's see what you're made of.
The deception ends here. There's no other way.
Un poquitín.
The only way to defeat Rarer is to borrow his own power. That means Columbina will have to disappear while you two bear the brunt of his attacks. You have to hold on. Find a way to keep him focused on killing the two of you.
Never! Your eyes are bleeding.
Soon you will be powerless to resist. And then, I will reduce you to dust.
But that dust will plague your memories.
Folindis.
Come on. Keep holding on.
Any other tricks up your sleeve? Let's see them. As entertaining as they are, you've backed yourself into a corner.
You don't fool me. I see your fear clear as day. I have to stoke his rage. Make him unleash everything. You fear what you could never defeat. You fear the thought of never being able to save your beloved. You cannot win the fight against fate, Rarir.
Is that what you think? Well, now it's your turn to feel afraid!
You fear the sound of your own name?
Is it us you hate? Or is it what you've become?
Let's see what becomes of you!
Hostia, Nicole, chaval. Esa es Nicole.
What's happening? That power. I've seen it before.
Ah, no, es Alfredo. Y Yuri. Y el Dr. Sumil.
His power is on another level. We'll need to use an alchemical array to convert his power into a usable form. Then quickly channel it into Columbina, rendering her powerful enough to compete with him.
Pues no, ZZ no.
I'll join you. I can help. If I release enough abyssal energy into a confined space, it'll create a potential difference, allowing us to extract a huge amount of elemental energy. Next, I'll synchronize with everyone's minds using Pyro, then give you temporary access to their abilities and fields of view. But it won't last long. Can you see?
Well enough.
So, we have a student of Gold Rheindotter in our midst.
How about that?
Toma hidrochetil de columbina. Esto es cine, como dice el
You use my own power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki. Look familiar?
Don't you realize? You don't have the power to hold that gate open.
I don't, but someone else does.
Dime.
Goodbye, Rerir.
We won.
Pobrecita Minette. Es la segunda vez que se ve sangre en Genshin, ¿eh? Bueno, una representación de la sangre. Bueno, ahí tiene sangre. No es rojo vivo, pero es sangre. Además, la viajera ha dicho que le sangraban los ojos y ahí tienes el rastro.
Never.
Es la primera vez que se ve
How are your
sangre como
eyes?
tal.
They're fine. Apart from the blindness, of course.
It's not too late.
Let me handle it. Miss Nefer, it's not like you to lose your composure. That was the most reckless thing I've ever seen you do.
Copie eso. Doctor Duras, dice la sangre.
Reckless how? The situation was critical. Our lives were at stake. We had to do something.
Even so. Okay. I guess you're right. Under the circumstances, it was a wise decision. You traded your eyes for an incredible victory. In business terms, I suppose that's a huge return on investment.
I'd be hard-pressed to argue otherwise.
Still, I don't like this outcome, and I don't want you to lose your sight for
Yo
good.
tampoco. Con los ojazos que tiene.
People suffer when they make sacrifices they shouldn't have to make. Whether that means faith, strength, or in this case, your ability to even see.
Qué chetilla es la
I had hoped you could win without sacrificing so much as a single hair on your head.
Open your eyes.
Thank you. Really.
All done. Don't try and open your eyes just yet. We'll see how you're doing in a couple of days. Until then, please follow your recovery plan to the letter.
Columbina empatiza contigo, Nefer.
I'll send full details through Yehoda. For now, just get yourself home, relax, and rest. My dear friends, we have fought bravely and achieved a spectacular victory. A dark cloud has been lifted from the skies of Nodcry. All in this land will be grateful for what you have done.
The moon will remember this day. Thank you both. There's something I want to let you know.
What is it?
When Durin connected everyone's minds so I could access their powers, I also felt everything they felt. And since Nefer's eyes were injured, my eyes are hurting now too.
Hold on. Let me try.
I only feel the pain. There's no actual damage. I just thought I should tell you.
You're right. There's no damage. That's a relief. But I must say, I'm surprised to hear the Kutar share something like this with me.
Things are a little different now from how they were. I'm learning to share how I truly feel with my friends.
Friends? You have no idea how glad I am to hear that.
How are you feeling? Any aches and pains? Did you sleep well?
I'm doing all right, Paimon. No need to worry about me.
Phew! Well, that's good. Paimon's been sitting on the edge of the bed worrying about you for ages. You slept a whole day and night. Poor Paimon had to eat all by her lonesome.
Glad to hear you didn't starve. How is the food?
Qué sencilla es la viajera hablando. Me encanta que vayan hablando más.
Well, it wasn't the same without you there to share it. Honestly, Paimon just can't relax when you're not your usual self.
Well, I'm back to normal now.
Oh yeah, and Albedo swung by earlier. He said to tell you to head to the tavern when you woke up. Varker and the others are organizing a victory feast and they want to celebrate with you. He also dropped off some medical supplies, but you seem fit as a fiddle, so... Guess if you're feeling up to it, let's head over now. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting. We're here!
Qué gentil es Paimon.
Oh, Traveler and Paimon!
Y Yajoda. Ya es oficial, ¿eh? Ya han hecho el Dream Marketing de Durin y de Yajoda hoy.
Perfect timing.
Tiene visión
We were
anemo.
literally just saying how there's
No
no way
ponen
we're
disco
holding this
lunar, ponen
victory feast
visión.
without you
Es raro.
any longer, and we would have postponed it till tomorrow.
How are you feeling today?
Much better, thanks. Don't worry about me.
Relieved to hear it. If that changes, just let me know. Happy to check you over at any time.
Yep, we're here for you. Anything you need, just let us know.
Oh wait, where's Nefer?
How are her eyes doing?
Nefer's right over there. I'm sure she'd love to catch up with you.
Mira qué grandullón es Barca, macho. Es enorme, ¿eh?
I thought of 1,000 ways to congratulate you, but now you're here, words are failing me.
The honorary knight stuns them speechless once again.
Well said. The honorary knight showed us all how it's done. The other knights tell me that Mondstadt was the first stop on your journey. All of us are truly delighted to count you as our friend. I'd like to thank you for supporting the Knights of Favonius, and also for helping us save Nodcry.
Paimon le llegaría a la rodilla.
Que a la rodilla, a los gemelos, a la rodilla, dice.
Nonsense. Of course I'm gonna mention it. This is more than just business. It's a relationship.
Hey there. Looking for a drink or two?
Nefer.
Traveler, Paimon, are you recovering well? Turns out that moon chanter has some real talent after all. My eyes were mostly recovered after just a couple days rest. I can actually open them again now.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful. Lauma says not to strain your eyes while they're still healing.
Yes, thank you. I'm well aware.
Yehoda, could I borrow you for a moment?
Oh, sure. Coming. Did you hear that? I gotta go help Lauma for a second. You guys chat among yourselves.
You bet! Make it extra sweet!
Sure thing!
Qué moninas ya, joda, Sumillo, aunque tú digas que no.
The Raker of Solnari. Kind of a snake, don't you think? No, definitely a snake. A poisonous one who spewed his venomous hatred everywhere. Anyone who seeks revenge out of hatred for other people has become a snake. That's something my dad used to say. Perhaps. I'm sure it sounds like a very wise and open-hearted perspective to your ears. But me? I think hatred is a perfectly justifiable emotion. What else is left when everything you depended on in life gets stripped away? Something's gotta fuel that drive to keep on living.
Creo que viene junto con la vaquita la yaoda.
Según dicen, viene con Duri.
Dice. Sobrado la saco C6.
If you're
¿Cuántas
worried
protos
about
tienes
me,
ya,
you can nip
Valdoque?
that in the bud. I'm not someone who gets stuck in the past. It's just... I suddenly feel like I was wrong to call my father a liar. Oh, father. How much better things could have been if you were a skilled... Look at the Ibis King. Thoth is a fiendishly cunning liar. And yet, strangely, he feels more like a father to me than my real dad ever was. He's never brought it up, but I bet he feels the same way. Why else would he give me the power to perceive the truth, while at the same time training me in the art of deception? Well, King Deshret banished him to Aru, which is essentially a prison, and posed 3 questions to him. His response was to take on a physical form and approach me, hoping that I could become his envoy and search for one of the answers on his behalf. Did he really think I'd fall for that? He's stuck there. He can't make me return what he gave to me. So that's enough for you to decide he's nice, is it? He's a prisoner, and he was scared. So he decided to perform some good deeds to win people's approval. He lives in fear because he's a deceiver. How is Rerir any different? You can't... It's preposterous. Yet I can't say I don't understand it. Liars live in the darkness of their own making. They say that a liar's soul is the most worthless thing in the world. What do you think? Oh, really? Well, it takes a very kind person to find compassion. If you ask me, the soul of a liar really is worth nothing. Because all they care about is themselves. For example, when something good falls into my lap, I don't go sharing the news around. So be it. They have sharp ears. I can't keep anything from them. Oh, is that what it looks like? Well, you all know my past now. And I can't simply eliminate everyone who knows too much. So I guess I just have to put up with you. For the foreseeable future, at least. When you find yourself in a situation you can't control, the safest play is to keep calm and start monitoring everyone involved like a hawk. In the intelligence world, you need to have a sense of perspective. If you understand what's at stake, please ensure my secret is safe with you. Very good.
Oh wait! Now that the panic's over and we've all calmed down, after all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up even once!
Huh? Am I imagining things?
Epílogo.
So, that close colleague who stayed behind with you? What's he been up to recently?
Don't know, don't care. I get more normal human interaction from hanging out with Bosco 2 than him. Although, now you mention it, he hasn't bothered me in a while. I wonder if...
If he's disappeared without a trace, it's the biggest gift he ever gave to the world. But I somehow doubt that's what's going on. He won't lie low forever. So we'd better stay on guard.
Qué chétil es Arlequino, que tú digas que no. Madúrate. Qué chétil es Arlequino, que tú digas que no. Madúrate.
Ah, Lord Sangama Bay. How lovely to see you. I must thank you for the device you provided. It was an enormous help. Would I be right in thinking that it was
Why come and ask me when you clearly know already?
I mostly came to thank you.
That's more like it. A little gratitude goes a long way with Lord Sangama Bay. Play your cards right and you
The chance to work with such a kind and charitable investor as yourself would be a great honor for the Curatorium.
Huh? Charitable? Who said anything about charity?
Let's see. The first plot of land you purchased in Nodcry, your desert interests, and...
Stop! What do you think you're doing?
It's nothing to hide from. They're all perfectly legitimate investments. And some of the land you purchased was with the intent of building a sanctuary? Yes, I heard about that too.
How did you...
You're a curious case, Lord Sangama Bay. You don't like people finding out about your good deeds, do you? But I'm afraid no matter how hard you try to keep things under wraps, where there's a will, there's a way. You did it for Sumeru, didn't you?
It was empty land that was gonna go to waste otherwise. I figured if I built something there, it might at least get some use in an emergency. Disasters are capricious things. They strike without any warning. I've lost family to a disaster before, and I don't want to lose any friends or... My elder sister used to dream of finding a sanctuary. Somewhere with plenty of food, water, and medicine. It was something I looked into, but after discussing things with the Dendro Archon, I decided on a more effective strategy. The tech people handled the tech, and Moneybags provided the Mora.
It's a pity that so few people know the truth about you. Everyone says that you view everything in terms of Mora, and all you care about is growing your own wealth.
So, what's the problem with that? Everyone wants to be rich. It's human nature. So yes, I love Mora.
But surely you have dreams of your own, beyond just making Mora.
You don't get it, do you? My dream is to invest in other people's dreams. Just thinking about it makes me happy.
Thank you.
For the device?
And the pendant.
Oh, that. I was just returning a favor. Don't worry about it.
Doctor Duras, dice, Sumillo hay un evento web del Bugua.
El de las 14 fotos.
Seems like we've both been away from home for a very long time.
Yeah. So long that I barely remember what my family even looked like.
That would be your mother, father, and
Doctor
sister?
Duras, dice, sí.
Ya lo tengo hecho, gracias.
Yeah, though it's been years since my sister passed away.
80 protos Sumilla.
It's not like I want to forget them, obviously.
Sí, hice las 14 fotos, aunque con 10 te valía para
More ruthless
recompensar,
than the
pero me
most
sabía mal
calculating
dejar el
business
álbum cojo,
person.
así que la hice.
Beyond a certain point, my sister can't help me now. Slowly but surely, her face is fading from my...
Not everything will fade. When loved ones pass
Migajas, como
away,
han
the
puesto
beautiful
ahí.
memories are the ones
Migajas.
that last the...
Yeah,
Lo ha
that's
puesto
true.
alguien ahí en el
Well,
Twitter.
that, plus, I'm sure that life is much better now than it was back then.
Migajas. Digo, hombre, menos mal que no solo se lo ponen a Genshin.
Oh, absolutely. I have tons of mora, a big beautiful house, business is booming, and I'm as happy. You've got a lot going for you too. Boss of the Curatorium of Secret?
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Me ha caído mucho mejor Dori a raíz de esta versión. Ya no le voy a tener tanta manía. Porque le has visto una parte madura, se podría decir. Me ha caído mucho mejor Dori.
How have you been holding up? Any adverse reactions? If you start to take a turn for the worse...
You don't need to worry about me, Grandmaster. I'm fine. I mean, I barely did anything, so...
What? You're too humble, young man.
You played an indispensable role in the battle for Nodcry. We can't thank you enough for your support. Sometimes, when people praise you, it's because you deserve it. The best thing is to accept it calmly and with grace.
Let's do a quick demonstration. Albedo, that was an incredible feat of alchemy. The pressure was on, but you worked flawlessly at lightning speed to get the job done.
Thank you. I can't take all the credit, though. Durin played a big part in forming the alchemical array.
See? Did you catch that? A masterclass in how to take a compliment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did work pretty hard to help prepare for the battle. No point denying that.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, look who's bounced back. Looking good, traveler.
Seems like you've recovered. You won't need to take any more medication.
Bueno, cuando te salga la subes.
Can I get you a drink?
Te saldrá, no te preocupes. Porque vendrá con Varesa.
Huh? You know how to order at a bar now? You've sure learned a lot recently.
Handling a drinks order is ridiculously simple compared to alchemy.
Paimon believes it. You're clearly a fast learner. Just like you're... To be totally honest, though, Paimon didn't quite follow all the
Don't worry, that's completely understandable. Unless you're a student of alchemy...
To put it in the simplest terms, we saw how our enemy stole the power of Kuvaki. And that gave us the idea of stealing his power. When facing an enemy you have no hope of defeating, it's best not to engage them in battle.
Hombre, para ti bueno porque así la puedes sacar y la puedes subir.
So, instead of looking for a way to overpower him, we decided to help Columbina get strong enough to at least stand up to him in a fight. For this to work, we had to analyze his modes of attack, confirm who his main target was, and make sure that he wouldn't go beyond the range. For added security, we prepared a total of 4 arrays. But to mitigate the impact of the battle, the alchemical array absorbed his abyssal power. Then Durin processed it to render it usable by Columbina. That power enabled her to do what would otherwise have been nigh on impossible.
What surprised me was that Dainsleif actually agreed to join us.
Ya te digo, a mí también.
Given his history with Rerir, he had every right to sit this one out. But we're extremely grateful for the decision he made.
It must have been a painful choice to make. But I'm sure that making a decision was far better for him than staying.
Absolutely. He was torn between 2 paths, but in the end, he made his choice and stuck to it resolutely. He doesn't strike me as the sort of person who... Anyway, however you cut it, everyone gave a stellar performance. And now, it's time to kick back and celebrate.
Hombre.
Bienvenido al directillo Sumillo. Deja like, comenta y suscríbete sonrisa boca abierta. EPP Anime. Dice...
That's the only reason you're here.
¿Viste lo del padre Rai? ¡Qué gran versión!
Yo no he visto nada, yo que voy a ver.
Dice... Ah, es verdad, el Onca y es una mierda.
Totalmente. He cogido las protos sin mirar atrás, no he visto ni quién viene, me da igual. Ya miraré a ver quién viene y si me gusta intentaré sacar. Pero vamos.
I think this is very important, so I felt I had to come and tell you.
Well, this is a new one. I'm so moved. I can't even hold my teacup. that's all, you can leave now.
Do you not want to be friends with me? Or is it that you prefer being co-workers?
What is this, Columbina? Are you deliberately testing my patience threshold? Right now, my politeness module is active. But if you say another word, I swear I'll shut it down.
If your politeness module was active, wouldn't you say the word please at some point?
Anime. Dice. Personaje nuevo. Rerum en 3 meses no cambia de día. Eventos para hacer reroll de artefactos, historia nueva y demás.
Muy bien. Lo vais a disfrutar como enanos.
Polonia, please see Lady Columbina to the door.
Will you still invite me to your next tea party?
What?
Yes, I think you will. Bye-bye, dear Sandrone.
Hostia, hay un culo ahí. No lo he visto.
Last time the Wild Hunt escorted you out. Would you rather I handled it myself this time?
Un personaje gratis que aprenda el tofering de Yerda.
Ah, dan otro personaje, ¿eh? Para el cajón.
See how you were doing now that it's all over.
Qué bien. Eso mola, ¿ves? Personajes para el cajón.
Why?
Para que le
Out
hagan
of
compañía al
concern for
Dr.
my
Rancio y al
safety?
Zongli del Mercadona.
I hope you didn't seriously think that the Rapier of Solnari would be able to lay so much as a finger upon me. Given how
Mostly because you kind of helped us out, so we just wanted to check you were okay.
Para que no dan gratis.
What's
Pero
the
qué
guy
chapas
in
de las
Rollins
gordas.
huh?
Anime. Dice. Sale la del bichito.
¿Sale? ¿Qué bichito? ¿Quién es la del bichito?
Anime. Dice. Pero es gratis las doradas.
Pero no sé qué chapas son, pero bueno.
Oh,
Espero
don't you
tener.
worry about
Si no,
that.
pues que le
Tea
den.
time is already a write-off. The visitor before you manage. If you're in the mood for tea, go ahead and help yourself. Otherwise, it's going to waste.
No me sé, el nombre es de fuego.
Ni idea.
My coasters are
Es la que
still missing
regalan
in
una de un
action,
bicho de
though.
fuego.
Use this notebook instead.
Whoa! Pretty hefty notebook. Look at it.
You can ignore those. They're just dumb scribblings. I doodle and write in my free time. Sometimes I remember the distant, dreamlike past. Sometimes I imagine the far-flung future.
La Ruan Mella la tengo.
Anime. Dice. Es de elección, pero yo cogeré esa.
And other
¿Y quién
times,
hay para
I grit
elegir?
my teeth
Bueno,
and
ya
note
lo
down all
veré.
the crazy nonsense
Entraré en
going on in the
Oyolapi y lo
present.
miraré.
Some people trying to
Pero
predict
vamos,
the
el
future is
stream no lo
like
voy a ver
daydreaming.
entero.
And writing about the present just makes me furious. The past is my favorite. If nothing else, it's already set in stone, so I don't have to rack my brains trying to figure it all out. Huh. Although, having said that, the only vaguely interesting memory in my past is probably that guy they call Lord Artificer. Who else? Pretty much all the mecha in Fontaine are his personal handiwork.
Wait, are you saying you know him? Like, personally? As a...
I mean, I guess we were friendly enough.
Los del permanente, el Usbando Ruan Mine y la nueva que meten.
Ay, Jesús.
Yep. In fact, I'm probably the only normal person left who knew him at all. We used to chat occasionally back when he was still around. Before he passed away, he asked me to destroy... I honored his request. But I did read through everything first before destroying them. I mean, I couldn't let the genius of Lord Artificer Alain Guillotin disappear.
So... that's where the formulas in your notebook are from?
I just told you. Those are my equivalent of crossword puzzles. They're just dumb formulas that I solve for fun when I'm bored. Alain's work was like epic poetry. The formulas in my notebook are just silly. Not that there's anything bad about them. I mean, at least, solving those riddles isn't going to hurt anyone. Except me. 'cause I lose a few brain cells in the process. Anyway, while we're on the topic, I might as well tell you about what happened to him and his friends. Alain Guillotin had two close buddies, Renee and Jacob. They spent their childhood years together in the Narcissenkreuz Institute.
EPP Anime dice: Rerum Mide y Bárbara, la Loli, la Gata y la nueva Fainon y la otra poderosa ya la tienes.
No sé qué poderosa.
They were all quite competitive, so there was some rivalry between them. But it was a friendly rivalry. But beneath the friendship and the rivalry ran something deeper, a sense of nostalgia for the past. Unfortunately, childhood would end, the prophecy would come true, the apocalypse would arrive, and the future would never be. A mad dream that would normally only capture the minds of lunatics begin to take root in their hearts. A dream of saving the world. And if Renee and Alain had been people of lesser wits, that dream would probably have ended up as something for them to joke about in their... But alas, they were some of the sharpest minds around. They nurtured that dream with the full power of their intellect, and it grew into something that ate away at their souls. The first of them to fall under its spell was Renee. Against Alain's wishes, he persisted in experimenting on a mutual friend of theirs to try and save their life. Alain did not approve and parted ways with Renee. It's complicated. Alain wanted to believe that Renee only did what he did for the sake of their friendship. But when he told me about what happened, I could tell he still had some suspicions about Renee's motives. Perhaps the seed that would grow into a nightmare had already sprouted in Renee's mind. Even then. The next time they met, Renee's soul had been completely engulfed by the dream of salvation. His futile attempt to change the tide of fate only resulted in a wave that swallowed up the world. And although that wave died down eventually, I hear that it just recently came back with a vengeance. As I understand, Renee wanted to live out his dream of salvation once more. But I'm told that the attempted resurgence finally died out for good. At long last, Renee awoke from his deluded dream. Though of course by then it was far too late.
Que sunderillas las Androne, eh?
What do you think of Renee? Do you admire his transcendent genius? His view that any price was worth paying to achieve the lofty goal of saving the world? Or do you despise him? Dismiss him as an evil madman who wrought havoc on the lives of everyone around him, as he same difference, really. Just a matter of perspective. Really? I can't tell whether that's because you disapprove of his deeds or because he failed. Or Renee no longer exists in this world, and the dream he started went on to be realized by someone else. I don't like fanatics who give up their whole lives for their ideology. Nor do I like fools who let their delusions take control. Maybe I could understand if Renee had just been an ordinary person. But he had a sage-like intellect. Anyway, that's enough about Renee. Now, moving on to Alain Guillotin, the Lord Artificer. He managed to put a stop to the first storm whipped up by Renee. But after that, to his credit, I suppose, the loss of his family and friends was purely a tragic accident. It's not like Alain sacrificed them for his cause or anything. After that, the only thing supporting his work was the same dream that had dragged his closest friend down to the abyss. But although the desire to save Fontaine drove him to found the Fontaine Research Institute, Alain continued to reject any form of transcendental knowledge or power. He was suspicious and fearful of it. Having seen the way it had effect, I think that formulas and machines derived solely from human intellect were the only thing that gave him a sense of spiritual comfort. Yet Alain's intellect was simply too great. It barely left him space to breathe in his lifetime. Once he realized that the end of his life was approaching, he finally accepted the truth. The Nazissenkreuz Institute needed someone, and a human being, to see its story through to the end. He quit working on his formulas, trading them in for the fairy tales that had played such a formative role in his childhood, but which he barely touched in his adult life.
Es bonito el diseño de Columbina, ¿verdad?
He told me that the director of the Nazissenkreuz Institute used to read those fairy tales to the children as bedtime stories. Apparently, they worked wonders at sending kids off to... I think that all he wanted at that time in his life was to be able to sleep deeply without being plagued by depression. By that point, nothing else really mattered. At the very end, he laid down to rest in the ruins of the former Nazissenkreuz Institute orphanage, while the Fontaine Research Institute he had founded. Many years after that, tensions over competing dreams would once again cause a rift, this time between members of the Fontaine Research Institute. But the actions of those fools had nothing at all to do with Alain. And that is the story of two people from the Nazissenkreuz Institute, who one went all in on his fantasy of salvation without ever looking back, and ended up calmly sinking to the bottom of the deepest sea. The other sought desperately to burn bright in his life, even though he wasn't sure where he was going. I do sometimes wonder, why is it that people like them have... Even the grandest tree starts as a tiny seed. So perhaps, for each of them, their mission to save the world began with a very simple... They were young children with friends and family who mattered to them. Desires to explore the meaning of life. Ambitions to have a successful career. Or maybe they just wanted to find something to anchor themselves within the chaos. But instead, the search for their own salvation took them down the rocky road laid out by fate. Do you think the desire to save oneself is enough of a justification to try and save the world? The way you said that sounded just like Alain. I asked him the same question back when he was in his prime, putting all of his energy into his work. He gave the exact same answer as you did. No elaboration, just a quick short answer before getting right back to his work. All right, tea time's over. I owe Arlecchino a favor for telling me these stories. I'll have to bring a whole sack of gifts the next time I visit the House of the Hearth. I'm gonna go tinker with Polonia now. You guys can do whatever you want, as long as it doesn't involve interrupting me. Polonia, exit hibernation mode. Begin diagnostics.
Epsume insurrecto, insurrecto del poder. Epsume insurrecto, insurrecto del poder. Hostia, 62 culos, chaval, tengo. Qué sumil soy. 62 culazos, chaval. Nivel 4, chaval, de estatua. Creo que lo máximo era 5. Ahora habrá subido. Bueno, de momento no ha subido, claro, porque no hay más mundo. No hay más... Sí, no hay más mapa, con lo cual no puede haber más culos de los que había. Presumiblemente en la próxima versión deberían venir más culos. Uy, tiradita chetil, velocipedil. Cuando el personaje causa una reacción de electrocargado o electrocargado lunar, se liberará una onda de choque que inflige daño al área de efectos. Solo se puede liberar cada 5 segundos. Ya, pero no tengo nadie que haga electrocargado ni electrocargado lunar. Creo. Lunar no, desde luego. Electrocargado sí, pero electrocargado lunar no. Porque no tengo ni a Plins ni a Inefa. Con lo cual lunar no puedo hacer. Puedo hacer sumir. Puedo hacer electrocargado sumir. Bueno, voy a intentar con este equipo a ver qué tal sale. Por probar, ¿sabes? Está pocho, pero es lo que hay. La pochez se manifiesta.
Get to work! Receive my blessing for the everlasting. No more lies. Seek within.
Fulfill our pact!
It all adds up.
Get to work!
Pochil. Pochil insurrectil. Pochil insurrectil. Exetepil. Hay sumillos.
Show no mercy! Suffer their wrath!
Branches a song.
¿Quién?
By the frost on the bowl. Can I be true? The mystery unravels. It all adds up. Lush as the moonlight.
Es humilla, me sé. ¡Ay, qué bien que tengo dos piezas! ¡Ay, qué chetez eso, chetil! ¡Qué chetez! Que no lo tengo que hacer, coñazo de bicho insurrecto del averno del ajedrez. ¿Y los talentos del Auma son los mismos? Espero que no. Sí, sí, los mismos. Pues sí, chetilidad insurréctica, chaval. Porque tiene 2000 de ataque el Auma, ¿qué ha pasado? Y maestría 933, ¿pero qué ha pasado aquí? ¿De dónde sale todo ese ataque? ¿Qué bufo tiene? Por esto. Esto le habrá subido el ataque, ¿no? Sí, pero la maestría también. ¿O es por el set de Northcry? No lo sé, pero tiene maestría para pegar un tren. ¿Y esta qué maestría tiene? 689. Está bien. No, pero el libro le da un bufo, no le da todo. Claro, esta lleva el mismo libro también que la UMA.
For the everlasting forest, no more lies. It all falls into place. It all adds up.
Get to work!
Receive my blessing. Can't hide the truth. Time to come clean.
Bueno, no está mal, ¿no? Es humilla a la pobre, pero es lo que hay. Es humilla, pero es lo que hay. Es humilla, pero es lo que hay. Epsumep. La sumez se manifiesta. Uy, qué ilusión me ha hecho ver eso, chaval. Que tengo ya del boss, que es un coñazo el boss del ajedrez, macho, que no lo aguanta ni Peter. Como dices tú. Ha hecho todos de golpe, me cago en la puta. Ah, qué rabia. Me quedo a uno, tío. Puta vida. Tengo que ir a matar a algún fatui. ¿Dónde había fatuis? Aquí, ¿no? Aquí suele haber siempre fatuis. Suele haber fatuillos por aquí. De hecho, en este barco hay fatuis.
Strike a pose!
What a waste of time! Forest, protect us with one heart. No more lies. It all falls into place.
Pochefer, tío. Tú que la tienes al 1 Chetil ahí, como un poderoso que eres.
Anime. Dice. Pues el boss de ajedrez es muy jodido.
Es un coñazo.
Dice. Alumno como un pro.
Eres un proazo. Joder, yo de mayor quiero ser como tú, tío, de verdad. ¿Cómo puedes ser tan pro y seguir vivo?
Get to work. Leave this place. Can't hide the truth.
Let's see what you're made of.
Oye, pues no mete mal la Nefer, ¿eh? Y eso que la mía está súper pocha. Y eso que la mía está súper pocha. Ya sé que es un equipo súper anti-meta, que seguro que todos los youtubers te están recomendando otra cosa. Pero a mí me gusta.
to come clean.
Seek within.
Wow, wow! Laline, East Papa, get him! Fulfill our pact! Let the world come alive!
Lush as the moonlight, by the frostman of old.
It all falls into place.
Show no mercy!
Branch into song. It all adds up. Can't hide the truth.
Intel!
Échate Pepe insurréctico, te llaman, ¿no? Yo creo. ¿Te mola Nefer entonces, yo? ¿O no te mola ya? ¿Te mola Nefer o no te mola yo? Hostia, cofre tío, pero claro, fíjate lo que hay aquí. Es un cofre lujoso, pero... agárrate.
EPP Anime. Dice, si mola. EPP Anime. Dice, sé jugarla mejor en la historia.
¿Qué? Sé jugarla mejor en la historia. ¿Que la sabes jugar mejor en la historia? ¿O a qué te refieres?
Better hold back this time.
Fulfill our pact! Shower me with praise!
Receive my blessing. Lush as the moon, with one heart. No more lies.
Those things are made of.
Aprendí mejor en la historia a controlarla.
Eres un proaso. Y lo sabes. Tu chetez te precede, chaval.
Get to work! Strike a pop!
Branch into song. Can't hide the truth. Jam.
Show no mercy! Shower me with the...
You poor lost. That looks like it's worth a pretty sum.
Qué bufo le ha dado el libro. Ataque, maestría, que le ha dado. Le habrá dado ataque. Ah, es que ya se le ha ido el bufo. Y la UMA que lleva también el Sinfonía de los Humilladores. Qué chetilla es. Por aquí tiene que haber Kubaki, ¿no? De este. Tiene que haber algún sitio Kubaki para poder coger esto y dispararle a esa caja, a ese... Pero ¿dónde hay Kubaki? La música del Assassin's, chaval. Vámonos a jugar al Odyssey con mi Cassandra bonita. Tiene que haber Kubaki por aquí. Pero no hay. Aquí hay. Ahora tenía que haber Kubaki en algún lado. Todo está pensado para que los chetiles se vayan de lado. Hala, venga, cáete más, moreno. Es puro cine, ¿eh? La misión de Arconte es un millón, aunque tú digas que no. Es puro cine, aunque tú digas que no. La misión de Arconte es un millón. No hacen nada. Sumillos.
No more lies.
Este ya lo abrimos.
It all adds up.
939 de maestría. Le ha bufado la maestría y a Nefer. Bueno, a Nefer nada porque... Uy, a Nefer a la 1. La maestría también. Bien, la maestría es lo mío.
No more lies.
Coño, no había visto al Sumil. No había visto al Sumil y su reptil. Este cofre no sé si lo cogí ya o no. Voy a mirar antes. No, no lo cogí. Pero ni no.
Show no mercy! Shower me with...
Leave this place. By the Frostman of all. It all adds up. It all falls into place. Can't hide the truth.
Get to work! Yoo-hoo!
The mystery unravels. It all adds up. We got lucky. It could have been a trap.
Sumete sin su red, insurrecto del poder. Insurrecto del poder. La música del Assassin's chaval, eres un pro.
That looks like it's worth a pretty sum.
Eres un pro, chaval,
Your
con la
secret's
música de
safe with me.
Eres un pro con la música del Assassin's, chaval. Aunque tú digas que no, lo eres.
Better hold that this time. Here comes another.
Strike up!
With one heart, we pray.
Time to come close.
No more lies. That looks like it's worth a pretty sum. Relax. Your secret's safe with me.
Insurrected del poder. Voy al lavabo, ahora vengo sumildo. Nefer Pochefer, chaval. Nefer Pochefer, chaval. Aunque tú digas que no.
EPP Anime. Dice: Sumillo me molo en live, la verdad.
Nefer Pochefer, chaval. La Pochez se manifiesta. La Pochez se manifiesta. Con Nefer Chetefer. O sea, Pochefer, perdón. Nefer Pochefer, chaval. Me moló el live, la verdad. Me alegro mucho que te haya molado, tío. De verdad que me alegro. A mí ni me moló ni me dejó de molar. No lo he visto, ni lo voy a ver.
EPP Anime. Dice: ¿qué sumil eres?
¿Yo por qué? ¿Qué he hecho ahora? Coño, ¿y por qué no funciona esto? Ah, por canta el robot.